Good morning. Welcome to Architectural Scan. Today we're going to be looking at two projects dealing with the news. I'm going to put in Architectural News 2020, and then we're going to see what we're going to get, and then begin to look at the issues represented in projects that are going to be discovered. So here we go. Basically, we begin. I put in the Architecture News 2020 and I begin to look to see what we're gonna discover here together. An interesting project like here. For example, this one here is interesting because, I don't know yet. We're gonna see what is the issue, because it reminds me of the Foster project in London, Norman Foster. But let's just see what it is. So then in this case, what we might want to do is I'm going to just go and visit, and we begin to see what it's all about here. Basically an all glass building. There are a couple of other projects here, but let's just focus in on this one. Basically it's done by a gentleman in Milan. It's an Italian Italian architect in Saudi Arabia facilitating this project. It's a concert venue, and here we go. Seeing the impressions that are had, reflecting its context. It's a story or an idea that has been tried, but of course now this one being tried on a bigger scale makes it interesting, and also looking at the context within which it's placed can also, they have the money to do it, so here it being tried, and it's interesting to see the effects that are created, the results that are had because of doing this kind of architectural representation. They have a video here. Okay, there's the project. So once we start to look, we're instantly realizing that there's an interesting project right here, and we can see what that's about. And if we now try to go deeper, you see here, basically having to do with competition, Okay. So here, in terms of the architectural scan, we're able to see how this Hillwind Resort, in terms of the materializing of the project, makes it very interesting how that's being dealt with. We go here, for example, we get to see it again, but then what may be interesting is to see it in different moments. So here we get focus, and then we're able to check out different aspects of the project, which at this moment is one of the new projects that is out. So that's interesting to look at, to see how they interpret and resolve the problem of light within this context. So taking today's architectural scan into consideration, what is clear is that the two projects, the one with the complete glass structure, is realizing that it's about context, as well as the Hillwind Resort, looking at the green context that it's in, using the natural materials to justify action in terms of how we experience the space. But again, the one in Saudi Arabia is also dealing with how you experience the space, but then they're looking at glass and then using the glass reflections to, in a sense, make the project disappear within the context of that, arid looking scenario. So for me, that is then a way of realizing that we can use materials in a very strategic way to evoke certain experiences with architecture, and also helping to intensify the experience of the context that the building is in. So again, thank you for using some of your time to share this moment with me concerning this architectural scan for today. Thank you.